You are about to listen to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening to us at MaximumThreshold.net. Horns up, fists in the air.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff and Michael from Maximum Threshold Radio, and we're with Dez from DevilDriver. How's it going, Dez?
Good, man. It's going great. On the eve of release. I'm at home right now with the family, and I'm eagerly awaiting Winter Kills to be coming out.
We got a chance to listen to it, and it's definitely DevilDriver, man, and it sounds a little more refocused and recharged, if you would go with that. You guys were known for putting out a record tour, and you kind of stepped back a little bit. What was different this time? I mean, I know you guys got back together with Coal Chamber, so was that the big thing with pulling it back and kind of...
No, not really. I mean, I spent a very short time with Coal Chamber, like 12 days in Australia, 9 days overseas. I mean, less than 2.5 months altogether, you know what I mean? So it really didn't intercede. I think what happened is we had to shore up the business end of it. We're with Napalm Records in the United States now and overseas instead of Roadrunner. We also had to, we stayed with Roadrunner, Warner Brothers in Australia, and we signed up with Metal Blade for Japan. So we had to shore up some business stuff. And then, we wanted to take a little more time with the song. So while we were off the road, we were writing. While we were on the road, we were writing. And we knew that we'd like to record in the fall time. So we were just waiting on that pretty much, man. And when we went in to do our thing last fall, we knew we had other tours coming up, and we just had to take 5 or 6 months after the record was out in order to do the proper press.
Cool. So where can everybody find future tour dates and buy merchandise and buy the album? Where's
we're with Indie Merch, so if you want to check stuff out, go to Indie Merch, and they've got DevilDriver and a lot of cool bands. We're also go to DevilDriver.com. We've also got a DevilDriver Facebook, and I'm on Twitter at Evil River, which is like DevilDriver without the D's, and I'm also on Instagram under Dez Fafara, and we post where we're coming up and where we'll be.
Cool. So where is home base for you now?
I live in California, man. I'm born and raised. I'll never leave this state.
Still kicking it out in Cali, and it's just still in the exact same spot, man, or you just mature a little bit and kind of move away from where you were in your younger days and go from there?
I mean, as far as location where I'm living?
Yeah.
Well, I was born and raised in and around Los Angeles, and then my mom and my parents moved a great deal. So, Orange County, in and around Los Angeles, but I left home at a very early age, went back to LA, and that's where I made my bones. Then I moved to Santa Barbara for a while, and now I'm living out in kind of a deserty area, outside, about 2 hours outside of Los Angeles in the IE. It's beautiful. It's a perfect place to raise a family and to get focused. Right on.
So what's the deal with this, Dez? Now it's coming out tomorrow, so you're doing all the press and everything. When you guys hitting the road?
We start rehearsing on the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th in Los Angeles. We're going to go do a co-headliner with Trivium around the United States, and I'm sure there'll be other legs announced. And then after that, I take off for Christmas, and then we go overseas, start through Australia, do Soundwave. A lot of touring coming up on this record. We're going to tour harder than we ever have, and surely put a record in the record books of as far as how many shows a year we're going to be doing.
I was just going to say that if you're going harder than you have before, you guys are road warriors, man, for sure, to say the least. So,
you got to either enjoy it or you don't. I do enjoy it. The guys enjoy it as well, and that's where we make our bones, man. Is live on stage, and it's something that I love to do every single night.
Yeah, I think I seen you on one of your first trips through up here in the Cleveland area, and I think you guys were co-headlining a tour with Seven Dust, and it was their first tour, and you guys just ripped the shit out of this small club. And I seen you not too long ago, and man, you're still fucking ripping it.
Appreciate it, man. It's what I do. I mean, as soon as it stops becoming that, I'm out.
Right.
So I know you got your family now, and you seem to be more in a much better headspace over the last few years. How do you still find the anger and the angst to put out this extreme music that you're doing?
I mean, it's not really anger and angst, man. It's more ferocity. and it's real easy to tap into that emotion living into this world, you know what I'm saying? And what I'd like to do is experience lyrics, dark lyrics, in order to kind of open that door and shed the light on things you may be going through in your personal life. You know, I write a lot about what people go through in their personal life, what I've been through, what I'm going through, how to be treated, how you should be treated, and things like that. But I'm not basically just anger, man. You can't live your life in just anger. So metal requires ferocity, and I've got plenty of that in me. When that dies down, I don't know when that will die down, but when that does, I'll let you know.
Hopefully not anytime soon. And that's what I was going to ask, because a lot of the, Cold Chamber will definitely get put into that new metal label, but I like to think that you guys were way above that. It wasn't hokey, and it definitely was angry and pissed off and aggressive. So you go into DevilDriver when Cold Chamber's done, and it's even more furious and raging. Do you change a lot of stuff to go to Cold Chamber to DevilDriver?
What you got to realize, first of all, the new metal tag is perfect, because when it did come out, those hair metal bands killed everything.
Right.
So it was technically new metal. And now if you look at all the new metal bands, Slipknot to Deftones to System of a Down to Disturbed, to, those are all the biggest bands on the planet still. Korn, I could go on for days. So the tag fits perfect. Do I got to change things? Of course. DevilDriver's a lot more foot on the pedal. Cold Chamber's got a lot more gothic, dark influence to it. A lot more Bauhaus than anything mixed with metal. So the changes are I got to do it vocally, but the feeling is the same, which is come off 110% and give people what they want, which is a show.
Cool. Yeah, I was last time I was out in LA, I was just at a pool party with my friend, and your guitar player from Cold Chamber was there, and I was like, man, I know this isn't this is LA, and you're supposed to be cool about this stuff, but I'm from Cleveland, and I want to tell you guys that those first two Cold Chamber albums kicked ass. So I'm going to tell you that too, Dez.
Thanks, man. Look, here's the thing is, I thought personally the third record, Dark Days, was the best Cold Chamber record.
Oh, God.
We're supposed to be talking about DevilDriver and DevilDriver Release, but what I will say is re-establishing that link and going out in front of people and hearing, 50,000 people sing the lyrics after you're gone 12 years is a real humbling experience, and I'm very appreciative of it, being able to experience that again. I don't know how many people have ever, lost a great love of their life and then, been able to re-experience that love after 12 years. It rarely happens. So, that being said, I've moved on right now. We did our thing with Cold Chamber. I've got a DevilDriver Release coming out tomorrow. I'm purely focused on that. We have a lot of touring coming up along with it. And, we appreciate everybody's support and going to pick up the record, going to iTunes, going to Best Buy. We've got a special package there that you can get. We've also got a DVD on the special edition. So there's a lot of real positive stuff happening right now.
Hell yeah. It is amazing that you transitioned from a band, a popular band, to another popular band that has, no offense to Cold Chamber, but DevilDriver has been more consistent on a longer time spectrum, and you guys just keep kicking ass after ass after ass after ass. And a lot of the heavier bands, they soften. You guys put your foot in the dirt and you ain't moving, and you guys are.
It just is what it is, man. Art requires certain things, right? So, if you're a guy who paints with watercolors, you need watercolor. Well, DevilDriver needs a certain feeling, a certain ferocity, a certain thing. Can I sing clean vocals? Yeah, absolutely. If you've gone on YouTube and heard my side project, Born of the Storm with Mark Morton from Lamb of God, then you've heard clean stuff. If you've heard Cold Chamber, you've heard me sing clean. So I think different projects require different feelings, different vocal styles, different assertive attitudes as well. The thing that does link me together with Cold Chamber and DevilDriver is pretty much there's 110% there from me with both bands, no matter who you come to see. And, that being said, man, it has to remain that way, we're on the threshold of just discovering who we are as DevilDriver. I told the label a long time ago, I said the best records are going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because we're just learning how to write together, and sure enough, it's coming to fruition. I do think the next records are going to continuously grow. Thing is you can't really stick us in a niche. We're the square peg in a round hole, which is important because we're in this heavy metal thing, but we're not this, American heavy metal or all these different genres that are going on right now. We're definitely our own thing, and I think for lack of having a title, our fans started calling us the California Groove Machine a long time ago, and so we've just said this on this record, look, that's a hell of a title, and we've got to live up to that, and that's why this thing is so tight arrangements, big hooks, big massive grooves, and now it's funny because I hear press and I hear other bands going, we're a groove band or we're whatever, and I just say, I kind of laugh now, because it's like, it is our own thing, and I'll make sure that we always stick to it and stick to our own thing. I mean, there's obviously going to be people out there that are going to start copying it, but you'll know it's a DevilDriver song if you got your feet stomping and your head moving and you're feeling it, you're feeling that groove.
Absolutely. And now this is the first record away from Roadrunner, and you've been there a long time, Dez. Was that a little unsettling for you at first, being so comfortable with Roadrunner and then having to, go find a new home and all that, or did you just hit the ground running and everything was cool and worked out good for you guys?
You know what you got to do. I mean, you know what you got to do in business, and in business you need passion, you need partners with passion. I think the last couple of records on Roadrunner records, especially in the United States, kind of languished and didn't get their full attention due to many, many reasons. That being said, the belief and the passion were there with Napalm Records. They weren't just bean counters or putting us into some kind of mold, okay, if we ship this many records, this is what you're going to sell, and it was nice to see that. And so far, the working relationship has been great. I want to see where it goes from here, but I've been nothing but amazed to see people come to the table, not only with passion, going, oh, we love the record, we love the new photos, we love what's going on, as well as, okay, we're going to get on the ground running, we're going to do all the business end of it, and they have been. They've been really coming to the table.
Awesome. All right, Dez, I'll let you run, buddy. We appreciate you taking the time and especially pulling over on the side of the road. Can I get you to do a promo ID for us before you speed off there? Can I get you to say your name, what band you're with, and you're listening to Maximum Threshold, and anything out there at the end that you want?
What's up? This is Dez Fafara from DevilDriver. You're listening to Maximum Threshold. Turn it up and go get our new record, Winter Kills, in stores on the 27th.
You have just listened to an exclusive interview on Maximum Threshold Radio. Thanks for listening, and please visit us at MaximumThreshold.net.